There once was a boy, and his name was Jack, and his mother said to Jack, said she, cow and bring ye.
He traded the cow for a bag of beans, and the moment it was done he knew 'twas a foolish thing, a very foolish thing, a foolish thing to do.
Now Jack was afraid of the people of the town, and Jack was afraid of his mother. If it wasn't one thing with poor young Jack, it was bound to be another.
His mother was very sad to hear what Jack had done that day. She told her son how wrong it was, and she threw the beans away. In the middle of the night, when the moon was bright, while the warm wind blew and the owl cried, whoo!
The beans began to grow and to grow and to grow, and they grew 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 and they grew.
Then the sun came up and there it was, a mile and a mountain high. Strong and green and wonderful to see, a beanstalk taller than the sky. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. A big bear, Papa, a middle-sized bear, Mama, and a little wee bear, Baby. One day the mama bear cooked some delicious porridge for lunch, but when she poured it in the bowls, it was so hot they couldn't eat it. So they decided to take a walk in the woods while the porridge cooled. And as they walked, they sang.
3 bears are we, clap, 1, 2, 3, clap, clap, clap. We're marching through the wood.
While they were gone, a lovely little girl named Goldilocks came to their house. She'd been walking all morning and was so hungry and tired that when she knocked and no one answered, she walked right in. She saw the porridge. She tried some from the big bowl. It was too hot. She tried some from the middle-sized bowl. It was too cold. She tried some from the little bowl. It was just right, and she ate it all up. Then she went upstairs where she found 3 beds. She was so tired, she put her shoes on the big bed, her socks on the middle-sized bed, and went fast asleep on the little wee bed, which was just her size. Now, just as Goldilocks fell asleep, the 3 bears decided to come home. When the 3 bears came home, they were very hungry. So naturally, they went straight to the table to eat their porridge. There's porridge hot in my big bowl.
Mine's cool as it can be.
Somebody ate my porridge up. Now who did this to me?
Who could it be? Stampy, Stampy, Stamp. 1, 2, 3. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Who did all this to me?
The 3 bears knew something was wrong, so they decided to search the house. When they got to the bedroom, well, you know what they found. There's 2 small shoes on my big bed.
On mine there's 2 small socks.
Somebody's sleeping in my bed. I think it's Goldilocks.
Goldilocks? 3 bears are we. 1, 2, 3. Now Goldilocks, wake up.
Wake up! Oh, my 3 bears! I'll never go there again. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. Pussy said to the owl, you elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married, too long we have tarried, but what shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the balm tree grows. And there in a wood a piggy wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose, his nose, his nose, with a ring at the end of his nose. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said the piggy, I will. So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon, the moon, the moon. They danced by the light of the moon.
Once upon a time there was a little girl who was very, very pretty and very, very good. Once upon a time there was a little girl, everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother baked a batch of cookies. Red Riding Hood, won't you take these to Grandmother? She's very sick, and they can help make her well. I'll go at once to Grandmother's side. Goodbye. She went on her way and sang a little song. All through the woods she hopped and skipped along. She met a big wolf after just a little while. He greeted her with a curious smile. Where are you going? Asked the wolf. To see my grandmother. She's very sick, and I'm bringing her some cookies. Have you far to go? Oh, yes. I have all the way past these woods. I'll go there and see her, too, said the wolf. I'll go this way, and you go that way, and we'll see who gets there first. The wolf went the short way and got there very fast. He knocked on Grandmother's door and said, "It's Red Riding Hood. I've come at last." "Oh, come in, said the grandmother sweetly. "Come in I will," said the wolf most discreetly. The wolf came in his very sneaky way. He was very hungry and hadn't eaten for many a day. He ate poor Grandmother very, very quickly, then crept into her bed to hide and pretended to be sickly. Soon Red Riding Hood came up to the door and asked if she could enter without knowing what was in store. The wolf said, "Oh, come in the sweetest sounding way. Come in, you'll brighten my day." "Hello, Grandmother." "My, what big eyes you have." "Better to see you with, my dear." "But Grandmother, what big ears you have." "The better to hear you with, my dear." "And Grandmother, what big teeth you have." "The better to eat you with, my dear." And eat her he did. But he howled so loud that the woodsman came inside, and with an axe he killed the wolf by splitting his hide. Out came Red Riding Hood, Grandmother and all, and thanked the woodsman for being so brave. So remember, friends, you may court danger whenever you meet a curious stranger.
Toby the tortoise and Max the hare met one day at a country fair.
I'll race would win by a mile.
Sure, Max, I'll race you. But gee, I can't win.
Oh, sure you can, Toby. Hey, come on, let's begin.
So the crowd gathered round and they all had their money on Maxie the Hare, who was quick like a bunny. He leaped and he bounded and quickened his pace, leaving poor Toby behind in the race. When Max the Hare had raced for a mile, he was so far ahead that he stopped for a while and suddenly saw a girl rabbit he knew. And he hopped to her and said,
How do you do? I'm racing Toby Tortoise, and I'm in a hurry. But you're lovely, my dear. You're so white and so furry. I think I'll stop here for a while.
Max danced for his girlfriend and sang her a song and forgot about Toby, who crawled along.
I'm slow as molasses, not fast as Max Hare, but by gosh and by golly, I'm gonna get there.
Toby kept going with all of his might, and Max the Hare was nowhere in sight. The crowd cheered to Toby.
You're doing just fine. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You're almost at the finish line.
Don't tell me I'm winning. My gosh, where is Max? Gosh, oh gee, here he comes. I'd better make tracks.
So Toby crawled faster. To his great surprise, he won the long race and was given a prize.
I didn't think I could do it. Didn't think I'd get there.
I lost the race. I'm through with women.
I'm